The coronavirus took out Kirby's internet.
Yeah, yep.
It's
Got it,
Wuhan
good.
Wednesday.
It's
Wuhan Wednesday.
It's
okay.
Thursday.
Thursday
Wuhan
on some
Wednesday.
calendars. Wuhan Wednesday on others.
I think they're
It's
they're
tomorrow.
ahead of us though, Squeak. They're ahead of us. So
Depends on what kind of calendar you have. Some of them are different.
Probably Wuhan Friday.
Well, Wuhan Wednesday would be Thursday, and that's today.
Yeah.
But Wuhan Thursday would be Wednesday.
Wuhan.
Right. That's what I
All
said.
right. You would have anything important to say? How is everyone doing during these
I made a new
quarantine
character.
times?
I'm Gucci. I've been writing a lot, doing my thing.
I've been drinking
Good.
tonight. About
Got some new
Necessary.
merch in our merch shop. So
Yeah?
look for that ad later.
Do we?
Would you like to describe what kind of merch we have?
It is Thalass Gaming brand toilet paper. We've got 1-ply and ABU.
Is that a measurement?
Very expensive.
Kind of. It's already been used. So recycling. Trying to keep the earth green, or brown in this case.
It's dirt.
Got
Just
shit
until
on
our
it.
Just a little butt dirt.
sponsored bidet comes through, and then
Do you
good.
like the glacial feeling of water coming up to your anus?
it's
Doesn't.
called R.I.P. Stratogo's Throne of Whispers.
The throne of whispers.
Speaking of whispers, it's end day. What are we all drinking?
I'm drinking none of your business.
Very good.
Right?
I got
I have a
Ninja versus
Mexican
Unicorn,
Coca-Cola.
Oh, sweet.
and I just found out it is 8%. So fuck.
Buckle
Dude,
up.
Kirby's drinking Nuka-Cola.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I've got a Nantucket
it
Whisper.
only
right here.
costs a couple bottle caps.
I'm drinking nitrates.
Nice.
I didn't venture out of the house to pick up an end drink, so I just poured a glass of my favorite scotch.
It's nearly what we
It's
need.
not Corona.
Is it neat?
Yeah, kinda. It's got whiskey stones in it, but it's not that
That's
much
neat.
water.
That's neat.
It's
That's
not
right.
ice.
We'll always remember N week as the quarantine week.
I have
where
a
we
feeling
couldn't
we
get
might have a
new
quarantine or
liquors.
2 weeks ahead of us. We'll always remember this series of 20 episodes where none of us could leave the house and we all became our characters, as that was the only outlet we had socially.
Well, you're
It's
not
fitting
wrong.
to start off in hell as our descent into insanity.
We
Yeah.
take method
That's
acting
fair.
very
Make
seriously.
madness rolls to start.
Madness
yeah.
rolls?
What did I give something?
Goddamn.
Dude, a seamless transition.
Last week, our adventurers put their trust in a raggedy boy and were betrayed in the night as half the group had collars made out of infernal iron placed upon birth is too long and too wordy. And they went to hell. The lifeless body remained motionless in the material world while the others tried to break them free. Quick plan to burn the villa down was thwarted by Mario, his name, as he revealed his true form and put more souls into hell. Our beloved Stratogo was brought down. His last breaths of life were choked out of him by a dark tentacle summoned by the demon, but that was always his dream, to die. Michael, with help of Melosa and Valser, took all the bodies on horseback and fled the villa into the forest. Meanwhile, in hell, Jerkar broke free from the chains and helped the others escape. Prison? Using the Wand of Secrets, found a way through the vent to the top of the giant flying fortress. Jumping onto a hill that overlooked the river Styx, the group began their journey in the hellish landscape towards where their soul cords are pointing. Will they get out of hell alive? Will they be trapped for all eternity like we are in this quarantine? Will Clay's new character usher in a whole new level of fuckery? Find out this week on...
Yo, mama!
Your mama. Yeah.
Yo, mama!
Epic.
This week on Yo Mama.
Yeah, mama.
Yo, mama!
Glad we could all remember that gem.
Mhm.
So
Fez.
Wuhan.
Was always on after Room Raiders.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Room
dude, it
Raiders.
was.
They're like, we found more semen. Do you want to
that
date a
just-
guy
it
who
just sums up the
masturbates?
entire show.
Holy shit, Room Raiders. Alright.
Well, in hell.
Looks pretty nice.
You guys are descending from the hill, which you guys jumped off on, and it overlooks Avernus. To your left, there's a giant volcano as you're going down, but there's like a path to the bottom of the hill, and on each side of it, there's like humanoids pinned to these barbed metal trees, and the inscription above their heads attest to that most of them were mortal knights who abandoned Zariel during her assault into Avernus. And you see a sign labeled "Coward's Way."
I
Is
think
that
this way.
down? Is Coward's Way the
It's the
road?
path that you're on. As you're going down the hill.
Okay, this is the only way down.
How the hell do we get out of hell? Do we need to upriver?
That's what I'm thinking. Keep going up that way, and our the tethers on the backs of our heads are kind of pointing in some way. So trying to split the difference there, and if we can see anything at the mouth of the river, if we make it that far, or if the cords deviate enough, then we can head out that way. Because whatever is, I'm sure it's tied to whatever's got us here, and if we can
Yeah, so
fuck that up, then
if you guys remember, the cords are kind of pointing to this giant piece of land in the sky that's held by chains. And I remember
Are there
one
more
of you or all of you.
cords
User entered your
besides
channel.
just us three?
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
All four of you have cords.
Oh yeah, I forgot
you
you
was
was
there. Is there anyone else that we've seen with a cord? Like none of the little
No.
demony guys that crawl
None
up
of
out
the
of the
guys
river
pinned
don't.
to the demon that it was in the prison didn't have it. None of the guys are gone. The people who are like pinned to these things. Oh wait, I have images. I forgot.
My dude,
yeah, there's one really cool one up.
Yeah. So what you guys see in the distance, the image that is there as a background, that's Road Darth, and you can see like it being pulled down by these chains into hell.
That's what you do right at first.
And-
are our cords pointing there to that island?
Yeah.
Or are they
Yeah.
different with that one? Okay.
They're pointing to Rodarth?
Yep.
We've been there before.
This
Oh,
is
shit.
Yeah.
you guys are walking by like these like humanoids and elves and like dwarves and mostly humans here, some half elf and elf, but there's all these little sturges which are like half large bats, half mosquitoes, like sucking the bloods out of these things and kind of jumping from creature to creature as they're buzzing by. Kind of buzzing around.
Oh yeah, there's one on top. That's a good head-on view, I guess. But yeah, they're like little rabbit-sized
Yeah.
things, but they're mostly meat.
Yeah, they're gross.
I'd
Wait,
rather-
what's the move?
I think I'm okay with the tether.
Yeah, let's. If it's coming down, Rodarth is being pulled down, then I think that's where we want to go.
To you want to go to Rodarth?
Yeah, that's where the tethers are pointing.
Fuck.
We gotta
Alright.
find some way out of here. We should try and. I think it's gonna be almost impossible to find a place to rest, but we so need it. Anything we can find on the way would be great. But I don't. How much time? How much like travel distance can we tell between us and Rodarth?
It's very far, but make a survival check. Traveling in hell is a little different than traveling
Makes
on the
sense.
Make the
material
check.
plane. Whoever wants to lead the way as like your
Drekar's leading, I think.
Yeah, I vote Drekar.
What the hell, guys?
so.
We're in hell. Okay.
As you guys are kind of walking towards Rodarth, with each step you take, like the land seems to kind of move quicker for you. So you're like traveling miles in minutes, just at a walking pace, kind of just like as you guys are getting closer,
Okay.
closer and closer. But you see a collection of brightly colored tents in the near distance that stand clustered together, creating a little oasis of comfort. It looks like amid the dreaded landscape of Avernus. Huge infernal war machines form a horseshoe around these tents, with curtains made of small little rectangular iron plates and lamps dangling from chains. Strung between them, soft, lilting music and wondrous smells kind of drift across the hot winds, inviting a closer look.
Well, boys, this seems like a trap.
Yeah.
I believe you. Kind
Well, I
of
think
out
it's-
of my elements right now, so I'm just gonna follow what you guys are doing. You let me know if you need any of my skill sets, but I'm just gonna. I'm just like paranoid right now. I'm just like looking around, make sure nothing's following us, make sure my tether's good, make sure their tethers are good.
Okay, make a perception check for.
Okay. Natural 20.
Here we go.
You see. On the wrong page? There it is. Somebody kind of ushering around at this little horseshoe with these tents. Like, there's like a main kind of character. Seems kind of charismatic. Looks human from this far away, and kind of ordering people to set up. It looks like a little kind of festival. Basically, like a festival in hell. And you see a sign that says, "The Wandering Emporium."
Their tether on this human.
There is not.
Are the tents like big circus tents, or are they like small
A little bit.
two-person camping tents? Okay.
Yeah,
Can we tell by the cloth if they're of a certain race, like elven tents or human tents, or?
The guy is human,
Yeah.
right?
The
Okay.
guy is- Yep. You see a bunch of like in one little area, there's this huge infernal machine that kind of dismantled, and they use those parts from the machine to create their little, like a little forge kind of, and the people kind of doing that and assembling things are these large like salamanders, and there's 3 of them.
Question,
see a-
actually, real quick.
Yep.
Are our tethers only visible to us? Like, can I see Drekkar's and Preacher's tether and Yi's tether? Can I see theirs? Or just mine?
Let me check one. Yeah, you guys can see each other's.
Okay.
Makes me wonder if other denizens of hell can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a good place to at least try and sneak around and investigate.
Oh, here's what I was looking for. As you guys get close, and this is what I want to give you with the natural 20 from far away. You see a sign that's kind of stated up at the mouth of this horseshoe that says, All are welcome here." The sign doesn't have a voice, sir. "All are welcome here. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions."
All right.
And it seems to be like you guys
Yeah.
all understand it in every language you understand. Like, it's written in multiple languages almost. So like as you're reading it, it like goes from the languages you know, but it seems to be understandable by everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust it. But I'm also dying.
Yep. And it says that there's no fighting and no spellcasting, and I don't think we're in shape for either. So.
And second of all, I love fighting. You love spellcasting.
I do.
What are we gonna do there?
Sleep. I can definitely go for a aid and a nap.
Yeah, maybe
It
we
wouldn't
could
hurt.
offer something up for a.
If these rules are set in stone, then probably be a safe place to rest.
Yep, they wouldn't just apply to us; they'd apply to everybody there.
Hopefully, yes.
I'm willing
Maybe they
to
can
check
see
it
our
out.
tethers and they'll treat us differently or something.
Maybe someone can tell us something about the tethers.
We're in hell. They'll probably lie and deceive and trick and. Ugh, I hate it here. Just like Susan said.
Yeah, that was pretty shitty.
I just vote we walk up to the front door and see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
I'll follow.
Alright. As guys get closer, you start to see like a bunch of succubus and succubi and incubi, and hobgoblins, salamanders, dwarger, like dwarves and indentured humans, kind of setting up things, and looks like they're setting up small businesses. And then you see somebody, the man that you spotted earlier, jump off. I have a picture. Pictures today.
Oh
Jumps off
shit.
like that's it's called a demon grinder, but it's an infernal machine. He goes, "Why, greetings. How can I help?"
We're new to town.
Yeah, you look it.
Tethers.
Well, I can inside here there's some things to purchase and things to. You look a little banged up there. He looks at you, preacher, and he goes, sure we could get you a nice meal.
Yeah, and a bedroll, if somewhere to at least lay down would be.
Well, I run this, it's called the Wandering Emporium, kind of shows up when you need it here in hell. And, I have a place called the Infernal Rapture, which you guys would love. It has a spa and dining services.
The Hell Hotel.
Togo said something about a spa, didn't he?
He never got his spa day. His second spa day.
Tell me more about what goes on here. What is the Emporium? Where are you guys from, or what happens
We're
here?
from many different places. We wander hell, each of us for our own reasons. But here we've made a deal with Zariel that nothing goes down at the Emporium. So it's a oasis of hell.
You have a tether?
Well, he does not.
What do you know about these? And I'll like try to grab my tether and yank on it, and as my
Okay, you kind of cut out, but
I just like shrug my head because I can't grab it. I would assume it's ethereal.
yeah, it kind of passes through and is wispy. Seen a couple of those before, yeah. You don't belong here, do you?
Dressed like this, do you think I belong here?
People dress like a lot of things. Well,
Fair.
come on in, and I'll show you around.
That'd be wonderful.
See if we can't get you guys a rest and some nice food here. He takes you in and kind of leads you to a tent, and then you see a sign that says entrance to the Infernal Rapture. And he's like, well, who wants a nice meal and who wants nice rest? Or we got spa services as well.
I think a rest is where we are all looking for first, but while we're here, the reprieve would be nice, and I plan to make my way around and see if there's anything that I think I want to take with me.
Okay, well, a full meal costs a soul coin.
Whoa, a what?
You
A
guys
soul?
are.
Did you say a soul coin?
At this point, he kind of like reaches in and he pulls out like 4 or 5 of these coins. They're like these giant hockey pucks, and
I feel like I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, I held
Yeah.
3 of them once.
well, 3 would be plenty.
I don't think any of us have them right now. Is there a way that we could get them?
Yeah, all right. If you go outside this tent, take a left, go a little bit straight. There's a place called From Here to Avernus. You'll see Fetala. Can't miss him. He's a big old fat fuck. He can do some exchanging for some soul coins.
Okay. I didn't think I'd see a bank in hell, but
Would they be our souls?
No, just other people's.
Okay. Fine with that, as long as it's not mine.
can I try to determine whether he's bullshitting us about them being our souls?
Make an insight check.
What? Well, that's a 12.
Yeah, he seems like an honest man. I love the insight checks because I would say that regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled 25. Yeah, he seems like an honest man.
Well, it's enough for
He
me.
seems like an honest man.
It was 26.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's our only shot here is we need to refuel. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go head towards the
If
exchange.
you guys looking for anything else besides the rest, I can point you in the right direction.
I could. I'll be looking for a new weapon just to browse around and see if there's anything here.
I will. Down the right there, you'll see the Fire Snake Forge. They've got everything you need there.
Cool. And just a general store that might have some odds and ends that we haven't seen before.
Odds and ends you haven't seen before. I can't imagine you've seen a lot of things around here. You can check Icor's away. Iliac is a crafty little fella down there. You'll see it.
How about a alchemist shop? Is there any tinctures or potions we could look to get?
I would check the same place.
All right. And
Mr. Iliac.
Oh, time to go to the bank, I guess.
Yep. That's all I need to know.
Alright, you guys head out. You walk by a thing with a sign that says Bernie the Barber. And it's a human woman and looks like she would attend to, like she has medical attention, like kits and stuff there for injuries and stuff. And then she also cuts hair.
A haircut from hell. I think I'm good.
All right.
Don't
Keep my
have
scalp
that.
intact.
Okay. As you guys go down a little bit farther, you see an Amnizu, which is creature kind of like a picture part hut almost. You can't really see his legs, but with this big gown he has, and he's got these little wings that definitely aren't meant for flying. He's pretty chubby. He's got maybe 8 chins. Definitely no neck, but definitely more chins than neck. And you walk up, you see around him he's got 5 imps with black bow ties, and they're just like, some of them just come off and just poof, like he's handing him things and they're poofing away. And he looks at you guys. Hello.
Howdy.
How
Creature.
can I help you? And he reaches back and hands it. Now what you see is like a letter to an imp that just goes.
We were told you were the exchange person for currency.
Oh yes.
We plan to spend a little bit of time here, and you guys only accept soul coins, so that's what we're looking for.
100 gold pieces, and I can get you a soul coin.
100 gold pieces for a soul coin.
Yeah, that's what they call us down here.
I want a insight check.
Go ahead.
Fuckers. I just want to sleep.
Yeah. He seems to not really budge on the price, and then as you look, kind of moves out of the way for a second. And he says a little sign that has the exchange rate on it. So
Alright, fine. I'll give him 100 gold.
Oh, how
Oh,
tempting.
thank you. And he turns around and hands you a soul coin.
Is there a name on this one?
There is. It is. Oh shit. Where my name's at? This one says, I'll say, Sabriel.
Gabriel?
I'll say, is there a bonus for going for multiple coins, or is that I could probably use a
I
couple?
can offer some sort of discount. Yeah.
Well, I've got these gemstones, and I'll pour out my 20 azurite gems on the counter here.
How much are those worth?
I've got 20 of them, and it's 10 gold a pop.
Okay.
And then I've got another 100 gold that I'll throw in too.
Was that 3? That's 3, right?
Yeah. So how about for 4?
Can you pat it a little bit for 4?
I'm sure you can do something with these gemstones.
Make a persuasion check.
No.
It's a 4.
It's 4.
He just smiles and goes, I can do a whole lot more, pay me more.
I want to take out those 3 gems.
Does he
we
have
got.
a race that we could recognize?
So you
Sorry.
can't tell what race is on, but you can kind of tell a little bit with just how names. You know, usually you're familiar with names. If you want to make an intelligence check, you could.
Well, I just want to make sure, like, is he, like, demonic, or is he, like...
Oh, okay. I'll make a religion check would be fine, or history,
History?
whichever one you want to do.
History, or which one?
Religion.
They're the same. I'll do... Wah.
7.
Not a hard check. Devilish. Seems more
What's
devil
it?
than demon. You guys know the difference between devils and demons down here. Devils seem to be more charismatic and thoughtful, kind of. They'd be more conniving, as where demons are more chaotic and destructionary.
Okay. Well, I have not many things, but I sense that there are things from the overworld that you may not have here.
Oh.
I have spices from the overworld, and I'll put 2 pounds of my salt on the table.
A plate's full
Kind
of
of
brimstone. You fix salt.
Picks it up and like. All right. Here's 4.
That's a
It's
deal for me.
4 soul coins.
I'm
You look
going
like,
to...
and he turns around and then goes, I think you'll like these. And get my voice mixed up. And he gives you 4 coins that if you look, you see like 1-word names on them. And they seem to be of goblin descent.
Perfect. I may not spend these.
They're goblin coins?
They're soul coins with goblin souls in them, and I hate goblins.
Can people carry all of
Anybody
them?
else need something? I can do deliveries or a little notary. Or coins. Or you need to send somebody a message.
I don't need much. Do you guys need anything?
We can try to reach out to Michael and Stratogo.
Okay.
How much for a message?
1 coin.
A goblin coin?
Any coin, souls are worth the same down here.
What's the name on the goblin coins? Do I recognize any of them?
You see Tretz, Strang, Gaidas, and Sturt.
No Sliss and Slash. And...
Dude, Sturt's a good name.
That's a good goblin.
Send them.
Anybody else need it?
Yeah. I don't really know these guys here, but I think I get a discount.
Why is that?
Why?
I'll open my coat and kind of flash the of Mercool.
A peek.
VIP.
VIP food.
Don't know what this is?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know. I've seen something like that before.
Well, I'd hate to have to send him down here after your ass for treatment.
Send them. We could use them down here.
I don't think you'd do that, but just hand over a couple coins for half price, will you? I don't want anything bad to happen.
Deception or intimidation, whichever you're trying to do.
Well,
It's kind of. Okay, and he looks over at Yi and he's like, "Would you like to buy it?"
this is him.
I'll take. What will you give me for these? And I take out those 3 gems that we got from.
The back of the goblin cave.
Yes, those are the ones.
How much are those worth?
I think they were 50 apiece. 50 gold apiece.
He looks at him, inspects one. I can give you a coin. Get one. Pulls it out.
Hmm. I think those are worth a little more than 1 coin. Would you give me 2 or anything else for addition to the coin?
Bag of salt.
He looks over and I'll give you 2 if you include the shield.
By what?
Your shield. Yeah.
Can't part with the shield, no.
I'll give you 3. Just for the shield.
Tempting, but no, I will not part with the shield.
3 soul coins. You're not gonna part with that shitty shield for 3 soul coins. You can get so much.
It talks to him.
Talks to him.
Hmm. Will you
Well.
do 2 gems for a coin then?
I suppose.
Alright, fine. Wait, 2 gems for a soul coin.
He kind of looks at you for a moment. Gives himself a nod and then turns in and hands you a coin. He seems to have handpicked out.
Does he have like? Is he more of just like a currency exchange, or does he have like other like items and?
Yeah, so as you guys are here, you kind of been noticing like this little shop from here to Avernus. It's like currency exchange, and you see he has notary fuck, I can't even say that word. Notary prices.
He's got no toes.
And prices for delivery. So he sends messages and will be the official notary or signing of contracts and stuff, which is a big part for the devils.
All right, this is all I got.
Anything else, fellas? Oh, preacher.
Yeah,
Preacher.
I pull out the bottle of fine wine. What do you do for this?
Looks at it. You pat it with some gold, sure we can make something work.
I've got 6 gold pieces.
That's not gonna work.
I think the
What do you-
fine wine's like 15 gold, Squeak.
But, what do you do with the gold?
We smelt it down into stuff that we can actually
Like that shield he has.
Well, I've got 161 silver. I've got 6 gold and 21 copper. Then I've got these. I'll pull out like 4 or 5 platinum pieces.
platinum. Where'd you find these?
Top side.
Top side. That should work.
Just the platinum, or
And the gold. And
Platinum
hell, the wine.
and the
too.
gold and the wine. All right, deal.
Gives you a nod and gets you a little coin as well.
Says Stratogo.
How long you been down here doing this?
No idea.
Do you know anything about these? Point to
The tether.
feathers.
Oh. I haven't seen too many of those before. It looks like you got mixed up with the wrong crew.
I bet it's Stratogo.
Is there anyone here with one? You know of anyone here in the Emporium? No.
Do you know of anybody who knows a little bit more about what we're dealing with and how to get back home?
Kind of thinks for a moment and then
I'm keeping a close eye on him. It's like straight insight at whatever he's about to say. Trying to read him.
okay. I haven't seen anybody with the tethers, but as you guys do still have the collars on too down here. I've seen the collars.
So who would normally what are the collars for? Said he's seen the collars, right?
Zariel makes them.
Ariel. Well, can he get them off?
She.
Hey, can you get them off?
Oh, she'll get them off. He gives you like a little smirk. He points in the distance at that fortress that you guys were on. Is now going further up north. The river of Styx, and he points like miles in the distance. And goes, that's her fortress.
Oh shit! Just came from there.
Oh,
Oh, I mean,
got out.
don't
I'm in
tell
deep
anybody I told you that.
I'll like move Preacher away from him and then start to like make our way towards the I want to start heading towards the inn or the rest place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I leave, I tell them, I'm like, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I want to talk to him, to the owner some more, and I like just wait until they all leave. If you
Okay.
had anything else to do here, you guys, I don't know. I don't want to rush you. No, nobody.
Alright.
Could I see where the souls coins were coming from? Were they just like on a table or in a sack or?
It seemed like a bottomless bag, kind of.
Right.
All right, I look at the guy and I say, "You were very interested in this shield that I had. I'll give you this other gem if you can tell me something interesting. Why were you so interested in it?
Kind of like looks down at the shield, and then you hear in the back of your head,
Do not talk to him. He means nothing to us.
Okay. I hear that and I wait to see what he says.
"Be careful with."
That's not interesting at all. I keep my gem and I...
It will corrupt.
What? Okay, yeah,
I've
that
seen
wasn't
that
it.
face before. And now looking down the shield, it has changed a little bit.
Oh, okay.
The face on it is a little more fiendish than before. He's kind of taken over more of the shield,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Hidden Lord. He calls himself Gargath.
Gargath?
Gargauth.
That was the face on the shield?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me anything else? Not that interesting. I don't know who
That's
this
all
Gargath
I
is.
seen his face down here. But this must be his new home now. So much for Hidden Lord. He kind of chuckles to himself. Do you need anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Gargath? A name by itself doesn't do much for me.
He's a pit fiend. It was. Fought back in the First War. Not too long ago.
Have you met him? Is he here like us? For punishment? Or does he run things down here?
He's in his own form of way of punishment right now. This might be hell for you, but for us, it's not. It's home. And hell was Gargath's home for his prison now. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, and then the shield again.
Do not listen to this man. This is the actual voice. I know I'm still doing the voice right now, but this is what he sounds like. Okay. Do not listen to this man. Let free me, and we'll crush him together.
Alright.
Wisdom save, wisdom save, wisdom save. Crush him.
Doesn't have that little.
Just beats his face in with a shield.
Yeah, dude, Captain America style, just.
Alright.
Crush them together.
Okay. I
Have a
slapped
nice
the gem.
day. Oh,
You
go
too.
ahead.
Fine. I toss in the gem and I walk out with that information and I catch up with the rest of the group.
So what I was saying is that this soul, does it have a number on it like the others did?
No,
Like 1 out of something?
no.
No.
Does not. Actually, what's everyone's Constitution modifier?
Ooh, 1, I think.
Mine's 3.
Yeah, mine is 1.
And how many soul coins do you have?
I have
1.
4.
I have 1.
Okay. So if you have more coins than the Constitution modifier, you start to like feel this heavy weight when you're carrying them, and they start to kind of weigh you down, and you have to like it's kind of harder to move, and you just
It's
feel
called
the weight.
guilt.
Yeah, you feel the weight of the souls. Unless you are evil aligned. If you're evil aligned, you're good. Like you can carry as many as you want. But
They're them
I don't think
Catholic
Drekar
coins
you are.
I've been hearing
I'm
about.
chaotic neutral.
yeah, so you feel the weight of them.
Yes.
All right,
Alright.
boys, nap time. Drekar,
Yes.
you look a little sluggish.
You good, Drekar?
I've been better.
That's, we are in hell, so. Mr. Whoever, and I start running to the guy that we first met.
Yeah. Mahadi is my name, actually.
Mahadi.
Yes.
Hospitality
Like
is
Scotty
my
to
game.
Hadi.
You guys have coins now.
I've only got 1. Is that enough?
I can do 1 for bring that up so I can do things at once. What are you looking for? Place to rest.
Place to rest. Maybe. I can deal without the food for now. Maybe a drink.
Spa. So. We have dream therapy, whole body restoration, longevity therapy.
What the fuck is longevity?
Keeps you long.
Yeah.
We have services for every appetite, both wholesome and degenerate. So you pick your poison.
No, I'm starting to like it down here.
Right on.
I'll take the spa, and the rest, and the water. No food for me. Trust your food yet.
Okay. Well, for the spa, he ushers back and kind of pulls a curtain aside, and you see like this little when he pulls the curtain back, it kind of goes into a dark room, but like there's kind of like magical darkness almost in the room.
Just meat hooks and screams.
Yeah. This is the drawing room.
The
Coin,
draining.
please. And if you don't pay when you leave, I'm sure we can figure out some sort of deal.
Wait, what? A threat.
No, it's an opportunity.
I'm giving you the coin.
No, I think.
I try to
Hey,
What
follow.
the fuck?
I just follow
India is so
him in.
confused.
What?
I'm just gonna start following him.
All right,
Wherever
are you
he's
paying your coin?
No, I'm just following
Okay.
Indy.
Gives you a
Piggybacking.
nod. He just sees it and
He doesn't say anything.
he doesn't say anything. He lets you go. You guys pass into the tent, and right as you enter the darkness, it seems kind of like you guys kind of go and get thrusted into like a little demi-plane. Like you guys are no longer in hell at this point. You guys are in a lavish spa.
Tethers.
You still have your tethers, but it looks like they're looking for a way. Like they're kind of not pointing in a direction.
Like, do they just end?
They look like they're looking for something, but they can't figure out where to go. And then the two Drekar and Yi's like, oh, what can I offer you guys?
Some food and a bed.
Food and a bed. Well, dining services, 1 coin. Unless you're looking for anything else.
Yeah, everything else that I would want is out around these other places. If there's anything else that you can give me, to make up the difference, if this coin would give me anything else.
Let's stop talking about coins for a second and start talking about what's in them. I can offer you something. And he pulls out a rod and
Hinky.
And at first, it's just like it looks like a mace, and then he kind of clicks a button on it, and it goes and turns into a warhammer. He goes something like this.
I figured that would be at the fire forge, but perhaps. Yeah, can you tell me a little more about it?
Oh, well, it's very diverse. And he clicks another button, and it comes like this fiery blade comes out. Any situation.
The multicolored ink pen. He just
It just sprays fire.
gotta do all of them at once, and he can't.
I think. What's different about it? Is there anything special other than the other weapons? I really tend to stick to just the one, and I'll pad the hammer on my back.
He looks at it and goes, clicks another button. You see it comes like a big climbing pole about 50 feet. He goes, it's come. It's useful. And clicks another one and comes down, and you see this like a handheld battering ram. He's like, for any situation. Clicks it back and he goes into the warhammer again.
Ah, I see.
They did your
Yes,
car.
I need that.
That looks good.
I do want that.
Well, it may be for sale. And he pulls out this little slip of paper and he goes, whoosh. Sign here in the dotted line. It's all yours.
Is it just a bill of sale? And what is it? What does the paper say?
A bill of sale, yes. Make a investigation check.
What language is it in?
He only sees the line. He doesn't see anything else. Oh man.
Right next to that dotted line, it just says sole participant, SOUL.
Well, I have these coins. I can give you a soul for it.
That's all fine and dandy, but this one, these are a little different.
And it's like a car. I'm like, I don't know about this. I wouldn't make any deal with your soul.
Why not?
We haven't even
see
checked the
any
forge
fine
yet.
print. We've been down here before. I don't see a big deal with it. Is it just the signature then? That's all
Just
you
his
need.
signature, and that's all.
Rekard doesn't know.
Yeah, I'll sign it. I'll sign for the hammer.
Okay. You right, he gives you a little pen that looks like as you're writing, it's writing in blood, and it turns from red, and then it kind of starts to sear into the page, and then he goes, "Why, thank you. Here is your gift." And I'm gonna link you the rod.
Sweet.
Hooray.
Stratogo sold his soul and it worked out fine.
Yeah, there were no problems till you died.
No problems till I died.
I hope your soul makes an appearance now and then.
Currently a blob.
I said it in Telegram.
Cool. Is it the same like profile, or does it do extra damage?
You
Oh, I guess if
are
I
going to read
read
it and then either go, "I've made a giant mistake," or "the best decision of my life,"
it.
or a little bit of both. It's a crazy weapon, so.
It is. Whew, this is. All right, I'm done for a little bit. I need to. I want to cash in my coin and then go and rest.
Yeah, the dining. So you actually get that, and then he hands you a menu that is written in Infernal.
I don't speak it.
Just order a number 3. Always a good
Just send
choice.
Telegram, because I. But whatever you do order, you get the benefit of the hero's feast. So You're cured of all diseases and poisons, and you become immune to them, and immune to being frightened for 24 hours. Your hit point maximum also increases by 2d10.
Sweet. So it's 14 life.
That permanent?
No.
Just for 24 hours
Okay.
with the feast.
And he looks at Yi. So you had to go through the same kind of portal, but just a different little way to a little demo plane that is just a feast right there in front of you, just all by yourself. Just, can I help? Can I help you?
I'll be honest. I'm rested enough myself. I don't need an inn or anything else.
Can I interest you in something else?
I'm pretty broke. I don't want to spend my coin just yet. Is there anything that's
arrange something outside of coins?
like what? Please tell me.
What are you looking for? Have a dead relative need resurrected? Have a
No.
You want to change what type of person you are? Would you like an item? You don't look like one for items.
No, I'm doing all right here.
How fucked would it be?
You clipped.
What you all cut out there?
Said how funny would it be if we brought Sir Togo back?
Oh.
I don't.
We don't know he's dead.
Yeah, I also don't think
That's-
that my soul is free at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think it's busy.
It's busy.
I think my soul is busy due to the fact I sold it.
Togo's soul can't come to the phone right now. Leave your name and number.
I just look at the guy and I'm like, what do you take besides coin? Because I don't. Give me an offer. I don't want to do anything other than just sit around. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, you can do many things for me.
Oh.
Bad idea. All right.
Second rod he shows.
Let me see what I have here. What kind of things are you looking for? The man before you, I can tell he was a man of great weapons. You confused me a little.
I don't find myself using weapons as much as I do using something that would increase my charisma, like a book or anything like that. I don't know. Knowledge maybe, or like a weapon like a wand or something that would increase my damage with spells.
Well,
Anything magical, I guess I should ask.
plenty magical.
As if the shape-shifting rod wasn't magical enough.
Not for me.
At this point, he's like looking around. That's like, I like kind of giving you a full once over. And I think I have some. He turns around and goes into a little box beside this little ring. On this ring, it's reflective and almost has like a mirror on it. And this is a very interesting ring. And I'll give it to you. Just pulls out a piece of paper. Sign at the dotted line.
What's interesting about the ring?
Well, Can't really demonstrate it here as opposed to the no spell casting, but
Oh,
wearing
come
it, he kind
on.
of
I bet
slips
you
it on for a
can.
second and then pulls it off, puts it on a different. He's kind of looking at his hands like it's not a different finger and goes. It can reflect magic.
Hmm.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty good.
Sounds
Laying
so
here in the
good.
spa, getting my toenails cut off, and
I want to check if he's lying to me, and it might just be some shiny ring that doesn't do shit. I don't know. I
Insight
mean, can I do that? Insight check? Make sure he's not
Yeah.
just selling me some bullshit.
Do an insight check.
All right.
have you sign a.
24.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
He is telling the truth.
All right.
We all knew it.
I'd take a look at the piece of paper again, and I want to. I mean,
Make an
Jakar didn't know
investigation
anything. Can I? Yeah. I want to see what he's asking for. That's a 3. Oh.
And you guys are good at legalese.
Yeah, you get, it's a bunch of words that like, yeah, legalese. That's kind of confusing.
Is it in
and-
Infernal?
No, it's written for them to understand,
But not really.
I never learned how
yeah.
to read good. I say, what the hell? And I signed for the ring. But
perfect.
can you sweeten the deal with a room or something to sit in while I spend some time waiting for my colleagues or my friends, my group?
Oh, this deal goes outside of those things. You can join a
Fuck.
friend at the feast for a coin, or we can go to the spa for a coin.
I won't spend a coin. I only have
Oh.
one.
Too bad then. And he takes the. Did you sign it?
Yeah, I sign it.
All right. Takes it, folds it up, and takes your grabs your hands and puts the ring. You made a good decision. Looks at the paper. Slow mo, Joe.
This week on Roll Cool, the gang sells their souls.
Yeah, we do.
I ain't
Alright,
selling
I'm-
shit.
Not gonna be using mine for a long time. Alright.
You know, you think that.
Probably. But
So I don't walk into secret place that takes me to wherever. Is there a place to just sit down by myself while I wait?
Yeah, there's little places to sit down. There's
Alright.
the places outside that you saw. You saw signs for Bernie the Barber, the Fire Snake Forge, where you guys were from here to a furnace. You're in right now the Infernal Rapture right now. And there's also Ichor's away, and then you saw a sign for Zneth's Larva Farm.
I want to make my way towards the lava farm. What is it?
Larva Farm.
Larva farm. Oh, that's
All
not-
right.
Okay.
Love a farm.
And while I
love
do
a
that-
farm.
Okay,
While
go
I
ahead.
do that, I want to kind of hide my shield or conceal it in some way because I see that some people might be interested.
Okay.
And then I walk into the larva farm.
All right, and that will swap over to the other. So everyone who's in the feast, Drek, you get a heroic, or where was it? Hero's feast. You get the benefits from a hero's feast, and then the others get
Yo.
a full long rest.
Full long rest.
Oh hell yes! That is.
We are out here.
All right, yeah, buddy.
So I'll link you the spell Hero's Feast if you need a refresher. As you read your rod.
The rod of way long text.
Yeah.
Michael's up, baby.
So
Here's your camera's a lot of forehead.
So, riding east into the Tuntana Forest for a few hours, Michael. You're with Velosa and Ballister. You guys been on a constant pace with these new horses you got. You on one with a... I don't remember who you were with, but you have either Preacher, and basically the people on horses have an unconscious person on them, and then you guys are dragging another one that has two that you guys have tied down. Limp bodies, and
I think Stratoga was on Michael's
you guys
horse.
have been riding for a few hours now at full speed, just out of the villa, straight into the forest, and gotten kind of far. And I think we're far enough. We should take a break. You hear Fallister kind of speak up in the back.
Yeah, I agree. We can stop the horses and pitch a tent or set up
Yep.
camp.
Already a
So
step ahead of you.
It's like early morning, maybe like, not early morning, but more like 8 a.m.-ish. You can see the sun creeping through the trees and shining, but as you guys are tearing down the horses, you kind of set up, just a little rest spot, drink canteens and stuff. Velosa goes, "What do you think happened today?" They seem to be alive.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not really sure what happened back there. All happened
betrayed
so
us.
fast.
You've stumbled upon these devils. It's deeper than just the grim hand.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do to help these guys. I can't do much.
And at this point, Ballister's like checking everybody and goes, "Hey, this one's not breathing."
Oh boy.
Death
I'll
scene.
go over there and look and see that he's talking about Stratogo.
He is.
I'm gonna give him a medicine check.
Do a medicine check. He is. He's dead. No pulse.
Oh, I think this one's dead. That's too
This one.
bad.
Called him this one.
I think we should bury him.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
I agree. I'll take out my my hammer and start. I don't have a shovel, so
Yeah, Melosa helps you. She is
start digging a hole.
a couple things and kind of. You guys dig a hole, kind of by this tree.
Loot the body.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I would.
All right, that's fair.
I'm not sure I would be rifling through his pockets.
I got,
thief wouldn't do that.
a real sparkly shirt on.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
It's real sparkly.
I bet it is. I don't think that I would be like. I don't think I'm gonna like take stuff off of your corpse.
Yeah, then
Then
don't,
don't.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Not.
Yeah.
Put it in the ground.
So
Yeah.
after, a good half hour of digging, and so let's take a short rest for you and Melosa and Ballister, so you can burn hit dice to get health back.
Okay. Well, I got. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use 2.
All right.
What do we get here? Something. All right.
He's your friend, Michael. You want to?
Well, yeah. I'll say some words.
Sorry.
He was a strange little fella. Didn't know him for too long, but you know, me and it seemed like we would have got along pretty well. Had things keep going. So long, Vertogo. We'll miss your devious ways.
I say that, and then I take like a little. I don't know. I don't think I have any liquor to pour out for my homie. So
Oh yes, I was hoping that's what you were gonna say.
yeah, I don't
Dude,
think I have any booze.
you can take the bag of holding that's got like 40 bottles of wine in it.
Yeah.
That bag of holding did have a lot of shit.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. I'll try to get into the bag of holding, and I'll take a bottle of wine
you
out,
want
and
a
then I'll take
fine
it.
bottle or a shit bottle?
Just whatever. I guess I'm just looking for any bottle
Can you,
of booze,
Clay, can you send him what's in the bag of
and I'll just like
I mean, I don't
pull
have
one
it.
out.
It's
Pop
16
it.
bottles of fine wine and 15
Jesus.
bottles of shit wine is what I have.
Oh, that's all that's in there, isn't it?
It's mostly wine. And my gems were in there.
So you have now a bag of holding with basically just wine in it.
30 bottles of wine.
Okay, well, I'll take
About a half split between shit and good.
I'll take one, and then
I'll
like
take a drink from that Michael.
yeah, I'll pass it over, pass it around.
Takes a
Pull
chug.
one out for the
But also
homies,
takes a
man.
little bit, takes a big couple gulps, and then hands the bottle to Thalass and kind of crouches down.
It's got the puzzle box in it too.
Oh yeah. Melissa gets on one knee and kind of. I would have died in Rodot if it wasn't for you stopping. We will
Well,
complete this with or without you, Ishtoto. She takes off her blue ring out of her pocket that she put before getting to Hastir, and opens up Shitogo's hand, and the hole closes it around it. Goes, you are forever an Azerite.
Oh.
May you rest in peace.
Enjoy the group.
And Thalaster goes, yeah. Pulls out the dagger that you gave him and puts it in. Thank you, Stratogo. Without you, I could be still in that jail. So, I applaud your efforts.
I'm sad all of a sudden.
Yeah, dude, I'm like holding back tears
And-
right now.
We will finish this. And, guess I'll take a moment and, start packing up the horses again. Well, now we must be on our way, Michael.
we gotta get somewhere safe, somewhere quick.
We must avenge our friend's death.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing
And
a
as
whole
you
lot
say,
of
burn this
avenging.
mother down.
Burn it down.
You guys are now riding at like a slow trot away. As you see, as you turn back, you see behind a couple trees this dirt mound, and one of your horses is a little lighter now.
In which forest is this?
The Tuntana Forest.
Right, now we know.
Now we know.
Forest, Rotogo is in there.
You guys are riding a slow trot for a bit, and then around a little bend in the forest, you hear a little commotion. People yelling.
Play.
I'm so excited.
Your face.
And looking like in the near distance, you see a cart and some humanoids kind of wearing leathers and stuff. They seem to be kind of gathered in a circle around this cart, or like just off and like looking at something, but you can't see what they're looking at. You see, like, give us your gold. Oh, yeah, give us everything you got.
Oh, we got some bandits.
You shouldn't have come here.
And
Full
how'd you like to approach the
initiative. Come
situation?
on.
God, I'm almost dead.
Don't
so
take no shit, man.
Did you take your short rest and take your hit dice?
I had 2 hit dice, so
Do you have any health potions?
no. I have no health potions, no nothing.
20 bottles of wine.
Pretty
health-
good.
the health
and I have
potion
no
for the soul.
arrows.
You got I lost my note with the other two. You got your friends though.
You
Got the
didn't
other
take
two.
my shirt.
Let me here. Hold on, just a second. Okay.
How do I get that note back?
Okay. I flipped a coin its tail, so I'm not going to engage with them. I'm just going to... Oh, I think we need to steer clear of this.
Okay, one sec.
Here we go. There's my note.
You guys get a little closer. You or kind of like as you're kind of avoiding it a little bit, kind of going around, and Melissa and Bowser like nod at your orders to kind of avoid it a little bit, bypass it. You see that they're crowding around a gnome who's kind of got his back up, and what does he look like?
So he's 3 foot tall, about 35 pounds. He's got on like a really floppy little leather cap with 2 little flaps going over the ears. It's like a leather skull cap with flaps going over the ears, and he's got on like kind of a soft leather armor with driftwood tied to it. Just like around the arms and on the sides, it's got a bunch of driftwood tied to it. And he's got on soft leather pants. And you see on his back, he's got this wooden rod with kind of like a brass handle. And it's like round at the end, the brass knob is the handle, and it goes down to a square stick, basically. And then he's got a little sack on his side, and then on his hips, he's got 2 like mechanical contraptions, kind of.
Give us all your gold.
Whoa! Whoa! Everybody calm down. I don't know what all this is about. Okay? But I'm just going through the woods here.
Oh my god, Bernie.
What do you guys got here? You got a cart? This is a nice cart. Start walking towards the cart.
Okay, you're like backed away, just a little bit from the cart. Hold on, I'm messing with something. And there's like, give us everything you got. Empty your pockets, little one.
Whoa,
Come on.
did you guys see there's something in there? There's somebody in the cart. I would check if I was you. Okay? I don't know about all that. But you guys look at the cart, then I'll give you all the money you want. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you sound like Bernie Sanders? Just saying, Joe. Biden, no. Low energy.
And then I pull out my little a little thing in my side. I pull out of a pocket, and this little yeah, you should go quick.
And at this point, you just hear your timer goes off. Your 60-second timer is.
And I just hold my hat.
And then the cart just explodes.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Goes everywhere, and like the bandits fly off into the trees.
Is there
and,
anyone left? Is there a bandit standing by me?
No, they're all just like.
Oh my God!
Off.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna walk up to the nearest one with Gracie and put the tap, finish the job.
Which one's Gracie?
Gracie's the blunderbuss.
Oh god.
Just from where you are, Michael, like, and the horses kind of like get startled a little bit, like, as with the explosion. But you hear a little ring, and then the top of this cart just kind of blows off, and now it's more of a wagon. And
That was
And you
crazy.
see this little gnome just kind of pull out this like
Stop moving.
blunderbuss and just double tap this like basically turn
And
this
you
bandit's
see
head
him
into
like
bush.
looking to the side and like talking to people that you don't see. Wow, that was I can't believe they tried that. That was insane. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. It blew up like nothing. Oh. I'm gonna start going through their pockets.
Okay. You see this. So Michael.
Also, I'm gonna reload. Gracie.
Yeah, you see this gnome, like just in this explosion and shrapnel of wood kind of fly through. You even felt the wind force of like the shockwave of it, and yeah, he's looting a bandit cart.
What do we got here? Copper.
Michael, maybe we should see what this little guy is all about.
Yeah, maybe we should see if he has any medical supplies.
That is a good idea.
I say bloody.
I light the fattest cigarette.
So
Not a
as you
cigar.
go through the cart
It's
and pockets and stuff,
The real fat hand-rolled cigarette.
around now that's scattered out, you hear you're picking up silver pieces off the ground and copper.
I went everywhere.
In the little pouches of a bunch of different stuff and like a bunch of like individual coin purses that adds up to about 70 gold pieces.
Oh, we did it this time, boys.
And there's a crate that looks kind of like a locked crate that kind of blew off the back of the cart and is on the ground in the mud. And you see a couple horses and Michael leading one, a smaller human with a red beard, and then a half elf woman on one, and then a couple limp bodies on the backs of the horses.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
I'm pretty alright. What's with all the commotion?
These guys, I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Michael slipped into a little rainy savage there.
I don't know about all this stuff here, and I just kind of gesture to the general massacre and destruction.
And Michael, you see on these bandits, they have that stone heart pin on what's left of
These
their
guys,
bodies.
they were real dicks.
Okay.
I'm just walking down the road.
I will ask him where he's going.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just, I was in the woods for a while, and now I'm walking the road. I was hanging out with some orcs. Hey, so look, is that an orc?
I
Which one's
look
that?
back to Drakar
I am
and
not
I
an
say,
orc.
yeah.
No, the guy on the back.
Oh.
I walk up to
Yes.
the horse and I look up to see. Yeah, that's an orc.
And you see
Is that
has
Balabone?
this orc. What?
Which one's that? Is that Dormu? Oh, that's none of them? I thought that was maybe one of the orcs I knew.
They all look the same.
I guess.
His name is Drakar.
Drakar. I met one named Draktak. That's kind of close. But nah, he had a bow, that guy. Crazy. He shot a deer from 200 yards. I was like, no way, he didn't do that.
Dude, I'm loving this guy.
Where you guys going?
Wherever the nearest town is.
Oh, wait. Hold on. And I pull out the gun that you saw me shoot with. And in the back, there's a little copper switch. I switch it around and I pull out a sculpture. You guys know this?
He pulls out like a. Wait, it's a jade figure. It's jade.
Yeah, the cover was copper.
Oh, okay, sorry. And then pulls out a little jade figurine of this little it's like a fairy, except it has like kind of devil horns to it, but fairy wings, and it's kind of pointing up. And
You guys know this? I'm trying to figure out what this is.
I can take a look.
Yeah, go ahead. Have a look. See what you know. You know what's happening. What are you guys up to?
What is this, history?
yes, make a history check.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, 16's not bad.
Yeah. You don't recognize like
I don't recognize it.
Yeah, me
like,
neither.
if it's a statue of something or somebody, like you can't tell who it's supposed to be.
Okay.
But it looks
It looks old.
yeah.
That's what I thought. I was thinking the same thing.
These two together is I'm
So what are you guys doing? Are those dead bandits? You guys kill bandits too? And he kind of looks over his shoulder towards somebody that you don't see. Uh-huh. Yeah. Right.
Bandits and orcs and demons and people and humans and whatever else.
So you're just kind of going out, huh?
Yeah.
What's you guys got some necklaces? Is that a group thing? Is that a dead body? You guys
Not yet.
They got these necklaces. They seem pretty serious.
they're all unconscious.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know about it.
I don't either.
I'm gonna go back to that chest I found.
Okay.
So like where you guys headed, you know, you just going down the road? What do you
down
go?
the road.
Your
Nearest town.
Nearest town, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, we could give you a ride. If you need one, we got room.
Yeah, I think this wagon seems kind of salvageable. They only blew the top off, you know?
I'm gonna go ahead and trust this guy immediately and not try to kill him.
No,
I'm gonna just kind of, while I'm talking, be trying to pick the lock on this. Or open it. I don't know, I don't have thieves' tools.
Not locked.
Oh, it's open!
I unlocked it.
You see, like, they had like an ironclad part in the front, but with the explosion, it kind of like the lock is kind of like off a little bit, and it'll take it off, and you see.
You'd think they'd lock this, you know? It's their
A red
chest.
potion, a potion of healing.
Oh, this is hey guy.
Oh yeah, my name's Michael, by the way. What's your name?
I don't know about all that, but here's a potion, I think.
Guess I'll take it from him.
I'm Barry. Nice to meet you. You seem messed up a bit, so I think you should drink this one.
Oh yeah, it's been a rough couple of days.
What else is in here?
There's that potion of healing. There's a yellow another potion. There's two more potions actually. So one of them is yellowish, and when you're like holding it, you see an eyeball that bobs in it a little bit.
Okay.
Whoa! Do I know what this is?
Somebody got the COVID.
Arcana check.
Somebody's got the COVID.
we're getting swatted. They're shutting us down.
Is this twice? Is this magic? So I have twice my proficiency on this?
Can you link Nomish whatever?
Artificers or add twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
Okay. Make a history check. Yeah, with double proficiency.
This will have another +3 on top of it because I don't know how to do that.
We'll make an extra.
It'll be 9. It'll be a 9 on the eyeball glass.
Yeah, with that one, you know nothing.
Huh. I think this one, it might help you see more. Or it could kill you. But
And then there's a.
I don't know
one
about all of it.
The third one is it's a purple liquid that has like a little cloud of pink in it that's kind of swirling around.
I'm gonna try this one. But with +3, that's a 12.
That looks like a potion of mind reading.
Ooh.
And what's that do?
It reads your mind.
I will link to you.
Rekar doesn't need that.
That would have been useful.
And then there is some bandit arrows in this little quiver on this thing. And
bandit
there's
arrow.
a little golden link, like a thin golden chain with a red heart on it, and then a small dark blue pouch, like the size of a.
Hey, you got any use for those arrows?
No, I don't need those arrows. You can have those if you want. Hey, this one here, this potion, it, you know, when you drink it, it's gonna let you know what the thoughts of the person you're looking at are. And it's like, it's this purple stuff here, it's gonna do that. But I don't know about all that.
How many arrows were there?
You guys.
There are 30, and after you're looking at them, they are like nice, barbed, iron-headed arrows that have a little hook tip on them.
Jesus.
What's in the blue pouch?
As you grab this blue pouch,
Oh, God.
it seems heavier. It than what it looks like. It weighs about an ounce.
Oh.
Or more than an ounce. Sorry, like technically 5 ounces.
This one's
When you look
heavy.
inside, you see 5 black spheres that are about 3/4 of an inch in diameter.
I smelled the bag.
What would it smell like? It smells kind of
Hang on,
fresh, like
Gotta
a
look this up.
silky.
Huh. And do I know what these are? Go to another history
Yeah.
check. Do I
Yeah,
get the
make another
plus 3?
history check. Yeah, you get that.
So that's 27.
In your times on the ships, you remember one of your crewmates out on the sea had a similar beads at one point, except he made them into a necklace. And when he took one off, he threw it, and when it hit the ground, it made a bubble of air. Except so he did that to basically on the seas. He encased himself in that and kind of was able to navigate the top of the ocean.
Oh, this stuff's good. This bag here. Michael, can you swim?
I honestly don't know.
Well, I think you're gonna want these little black guys in here. You see them, the little balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're on the water or something, you find yourself drowning, you just hit one and it'll make a little bubble for you.
Well, okay, I guess I can put this with the rest.
But I don't know about how these work. And I hand them to him.
I'll put it
I
in
think
the bag of
I knew a
holding.
guy once. Was it Tony One Eye? Well, it could have been Olivia Nate, but I'm not sure. One of my friends back on the seas there. I think it was Two Toes Nick, but
2 toes.
he had these ones. I saw him. He made a bubble for days, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know that they last about a minute, and
It seems that they,
These,
if I remember correctly,
solid ground or
they last about a minute, but they also might not. Because I don't know about all this stuff here.
I just look super
Was it-
confused.
Okay.
Was it Two Toes? No, it was Olivia.
And at this point, Michael, you see him talking, like he looks like he's talking to nobody.
I keep glancing over my shoulder to people that aren't there. Yeah. Yeah, it was Olivia.
This one is a loose cannon.
I've seen a loose cannon before. You don't want that. I tell you right now.
Oh, where are you from, Barry? My name is Melosa.
Well, I've been lots of places. I'm from out of Dormu, but I've been around the waters. Been on ships. I'm a sailor at heart.
Your accent.
Yeah, I've been told I have a slight seafaring accent.
Yeah. Are you a pirate?
I've been alleged as a pirate,
Alleged.
but I've never known a pirate that I know of.
What are you doing out this way?
Oh, well, funny story, I was out in the woods with some orcs, and, we were out hanging out for a while, it's maybe a month or two, and, those guys are great guys, real great guys, I'll tell you what, but, then we just decided we'd go our separate ways. They didn't know anything about the statue. I'm looking for people who know about the statue, so, I was walking down the road, like maybe a week or two now, I just, I've been out seeing where I'm going. Kind of reaches his hand up under his leather cap and scratches his head. He's also, by the way, real tan and leathery. Real. He is not a young gnome, He's like old leather tanned from the sun.
Okay.
But when he reaches up under his other cap, you see like real pale skin. Like he never takes it off. So, you guys said you're going to a town? So these
Yeah,
guys,
wherever's close.
like, are they dead? What's their deal?
I'm not
Not
sure.
yet.
I think they're under some kind of spell or
Okay,
something.
right. Yeah, that seems. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but,
Yeah, we tried to get these things around their necks off, but it didn't work out too well.
huh. Well, do you guys have a plan?
Find the nearest town and look for help.
Yeah, on our way to levels.
What she said.
And this level's a town.
It is, yes.
Uh-huh. Sweet. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go.
Okay. All right. So you guys go on for a bit, and your path through the woods kind of descends along a little ridge line, and then the trees crowding together under a little canopy. The ground is littered with fallen nuts. Tree trunks are coated and starting to be coated in thick patches of fungus, which you guys haven't seen before. And a musty smell starts to fill the air. And despite the forest kind of turning into this like gloomy bit, there's these vivid sunbeams that are shining through the trees.
You know, I don't like the forest.
I'm not too crazy about it either.
It smells funny.
It does. Smells like mold.
I thought that was me. I smell my bag that I keep with me. Nope. So, how you plan to get those things off your friends' necks?
I have no idea. That's why we're looking for help. Maybe a
both of you
key
make
or
a
something.
nature check.
21.
Alright, you guys both know that you guys are right in the edge where the woods are starting to turn into like fey type like woods, and that the sunbeams are moving in kind of an unnatural way.
This seemed weird to you, Michael.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
about...
what about you, Melosa?
It is different.
Seems like there's some dark magic at work here.
Hey, other guy, what's your name?
Yep. Thalass.
Thalass, nice to meet you. I'm Barry.
Nice to meet you.
So we got Barry, Melosa, and Michael. We got a bunch of people that are asleep.
Yep.
That's Preacher, that guy's Indian, the orc is Drekar, as we already mentioned.
I see, yeah. They seem like great guys. People.
Well, most of them are.
Yeah. Getting that. Well, do we just keep going into the weird woods? I mean, all the woods are weird to me.
How much, I don't know, Melosa, do you know how much longer this trip should take?
It is too much farther.
I guess we keep going then.
All right, boss
I don't
lady.
remember this part of the woods before, but
Oh God.
You're
We are
in
going the
charge,
right
boss lady.
okay. Let's make a group dexterity check.
Does everyone make a dex check?
Since our bodies
Just
are there,
dex?
do we have to do a save? Just kidding.
No, you guys don't.
Straight dex or survival or anything?
It's survival. It's fine.
I guess survival's wisdom if you want to do something else.
Oh.
Acrobatics is dex. Or we just do straight dex checks.
Okay, so before I explain this, Melosa kind of goes up to the Fey Woods and takes its stick and kind of throws it through the trees, and it passes a sunbeam And then when it does that, like a branch comes down and just slams the ground.
Did you
As I
guys see that?
suspected,
That was crazy.
these sunbeams, they are tripwires. Or some sort. Let's avoid them.
We gotta stay out of the sun.
So now we make dex checks.
Are we making
Okay.
stealth checks then?
Not necessarily well, you can make a stealth check if you'd like. But,
I'd like to do acrobatics.
I'd like to do acrobatics or just straight.
okay, no, acrobatics
Dex.
actually works better. Let's do that, because you guys are avoiding these sunbeams.
23.
Got that too, baby.
And it's a group check, so Melissa rolled. She rolled low, but I think for the crit, you guys are able to navigate through the woods. As Barry leads, you kind of jumping from fungus thing to fungus and
It's just
ducked
like,
under a sun.
you know, I
Duck
spent
under a sunbeam that kind of just goes, Catherine Zeta-Jones style.
I spent 25 years as a rigger on a ship. That's just like going through.
Must have been a pretty small ship.
Yeah, it was just big rigs, you know what I'm saying? I'm still smoking that cigarette. Yeah. I just walk under a sunbeam because I'm 3 foot tall.
All right. You guys have to make succeed three group checks to get through the forest. So, you guys want to do it in the same way as acrobatics? You guys can do that, or you guys can.
We try and just
Do something
survival.
Yeah, you guys can try to navigate through that way.
I'm fine with trying that.
All right.
I can roll.
Group survival.
Group
Go for it.
survival. Whoa.
Of course, I get a 16.
Okay. As you guys are kind of leading through, you guys. Barry seems to doesn't see you. Turned your head to. You thought you heard her voice, and it wasn't
What?
there. It wasn't even one of your friends that you thought you heard, and then all of a sudden, sunbeam comes and hits, and then these spiked nuts start falling from the trees, and everyone make a dex save throw.
Whoa.
I love Barry already.
Okay. You guys both succeed, so take half of 9 piercing damage.
Whoa. Those acorns hurt. Hey, Michael, did you get hit by acorns?
Yeah, it hurt. Good thing I
This is normal for forests.
used my hit dice earlier.
You're what? Do all the forests. Let's see you do this.
First time I've seen it.
What about you, Meliosa?
She's like rubbing her head. Yes, these large acorns. Right.
No, I mean the forest. Do all of them do this?
I do not recognize this part of the forest.
Uh-huh.
Like I recognize it, but it looks way different than before.
You can recognize it, but it's not the same, and you don't recognize it.
It's hard to explain.
That makes sense.
And at this point, you guys start to hear the sound of a singing voice approaching.
Oh boy.
And through the trees, you see the arrival of an elderly dryad bearing the features of a stag with these long horns, enormous antlers growing out of her head, which are hanging these herb pouches and charms, and as well as like a lot of candles on the antler points.
Whoa.
She kind of comes through the trees. I am Mother Stag.
Nice to
I
meet you,
just
Please
turn
Barry.
and look at the other people like,
Please
What
not
the-
think unkindly of our woods.
The
She
acorns are
kinda
huge.
Starts to walk towards you, like stepping through the sunlight and not triggering it. Do not fear the sun. Things
How-
here were not always this way. And it troubles me that such good travelers like yourselves should suffer at a place they should find so tranquil.
Uh-huh. You guys know her?
No, but I kind of want to sneak attack.
Did you, you come here often?
Yes, I live in a cottage not too far from here.
What's going on with these lights and acorns?
Have you seen these acorns? They're huge.
I have, yes. There's a demon in this woods cursing it.
Hey, you guys were fighting demons, right?
Yeah. We're accustomed to them.
Maybe that's your demon.
Maybe, I don't know about all that.
Hey, Dryad, my ladyship.
Yes. Mother
Hey,
Stag.
Mother Stag, that's right. That's what yeah. They got some friends with necklaces on that, they seem to be in pretty bad shape. Can you help?
I might be able to find something to help them.
Where is this demon?
Well, no, Miles.
This guy, he's always on about demons, you know. He's like, it's all I got. Ever since I met him.
It's been one demon after another.
I like him. He's funny. That guy.
Well, just as goodly deities assign unicorns to protect sacred places, Banrian, the demon, serves an evil god who sent her to corrupt these peaceful woods. And since her arrival, this dark-hearted unicorn has hunted the goodly fae into near extinction. With the help of all her evil creatures, I now serve her.
What's this demon look like?
So, she starts describing things of a horse built like born in fire and like a fiery mane and these infernal iron hooves.
That's a Rapidash,
Basically. But
Okay.
Picture black rabbit.
but black.
Whoa.
And a horn made of obsidian.
That's pretty cool.
So, when's this thing come out? Where
can
can
show
it
you.
be found?
And tell you more about it. Would you like to come to my cottage?
Okay.
Or some tea and we can discuss this?
I'm gonna immediately trust this creature.
What have you learned last week? Jesus.
Yeah, what can
So,
go wrong?
do you like live near here? You come by here lots.
Yes, I do.
I see you know the light streams a lot. That's nice.
I do, in fact.
We
Follow
love
me to my cottage.
So like these collars, have you ever seen them? Have you ever done anything with those?
Collars, I have not seen these before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, new to me.
She starts ushering you, she's leading the way. They're giant antlers and she's ducking through trees and stuff. You can see that the sunbeams kind of start to ignore her and she kind of clears the way for you.
So,
And
are you a horse?
no, I am one with the nature. I take on that of an elk, stag.
Uh-huh. We follow her?
All
We
right,
follow.
you guys are following her, and we'll cut back over to the rest, coming out of the long rest into hell. You guys are coming out of long rest and your meal and long rest, and yee. Oh, as you guys come out, Mahadi's like, Greetings, everyone. Did you enjoy your stay at the Infernal Rapture?
That was a hell of a spa, I tell you what.
Ooh.
That was quite nice, and I'm going to lower my shades for the first time.
Okay.
Lower your what?
My sunglasses that I wear always. I'm going to try to invoke Heart of Darkness. Not a spell. It's not any of that, so I'm not breaking any rules. Trying to get out of paying this guy my single soul coin. Basically.
Can you
Thank him
read the effect of that
profusely.
again?
Huh?
Can you read the effect of that again?
Those who look into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners, important word there, will extend you every courtesy and do so to their utmost help to you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, up arms fight alongside you should you find yourself facing. I'm specifically focusing on the extend every courtesy.
Yeah. So what do you say as you're doing that?
I that was an amazing spa. I had a great rest in there. Seen some hard times, and as you can tell by our tethers, we're really not even supposed to be here. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I can really only afford this one coin. I'd really like to not have to give it up.
Well, what did you say your name was?
I don't really have a name, but
Okay, Mr. No Name.
People that know me call me Preacher. You can call me Preacher.
Preacher. Nice to finally meet you. Hope you enjoyed your stay at the Infernal Rapture. And he shakes your hand and kind of leans in and goes, "You will not pay nothing here." And make a wisdom save.
What did he say? I missed it.
So you're not like basically cough up your payment and make a wisdom save.
Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy. Oh, baby.
I might have to check something.
I have to check something. Now, I do want to remind our viewers that we do have toilet paper on sale. Go to twitch.store.com/Twitch. Got one ply TP. One roll is $79.95, or you can get the AMU stuff for half price. ABU toilet paper half price. ABU of used, but we got to keep the earth green, so yep, that's my ad spot.
I can't believe you guys have been so trustworthy so far.
It's gotten us this far.
Well, if I would have attacked the
Well, we are.
he definitely would have killed me. So
Okay. Yeah,
Very
that's what
super
happens.
trustworthy.
You feel the effect of this magical command kind of go in your ear and then pass over, and you're good. That was a 9th level spell.
Oh shit!
Holy shit, what's the spell?
Not saying.
No,
You saved it like fair and square.
no. My question is, do I still have to pay him, or can I
You
just?
like he doesn't look like he's looking for payment right now.
I thought there was no spellcasting in here.
Ruh-roh.
No, I'm just kidding. He's the gatekeeper, so I'm sure he can bend the rules.
Damn.
No spellcasting for you.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it didn't work.
Do I
it's not
feel any
why.
different after he shook my hand?
You don't. You don't. You saved it.
Just shake his hand and move on.
I'm moving along. Just
All right.
chugga chugga choo choo, bitches.
Thank you, Mahadi. I'm still like looking around. Question.
Yes.
Can I show you something, and can you tell me what it is?
It depends on what it is.
Batwing.
I take out my broken dagger that I found. That
Ooh,
Fang draconic dagger.
interesting. I've seen markings like this before. He looks at you, looks at your skin, and he goes, "Not my types of yours."
What do you mean?
This is more down the lines of Tiamat.
Tiamat.
Yes.
This is Tiamat's tooth.
No, it's the followers of Tiamat make these ceremonial daggers.
Oh,
This looks like
ceremonial.
one of them.
Is it common then, you think?
Not necessarily, but he kind of at this point kind of points in the distance, and you see this giant skull head out of like this thing. And he goes, "I would check over there if you're interested in finding out more information." Tiamat's followers kind of follow over there, but seeing you not their type, be careful.
So, this rule of no fighting, is that for everyone?
Just in the Emporium. When you leave here, be on your toes.
So if I go to the skull thing, I can fight there, just in case?
Absolutely. They might welcome it over there.
Are you a demon? You look human.
What is a demon, really?
Trying to look around for what? Well, it seems you were forced down here by some sort of deity.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, oh, well, it seems you were forced down there by some sort of deity. Or are you from here?
Well, I work for everyone has a boss, right?
Yeah.
Mine happens to be a devil of sorts. The devil.
The devil?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
I'm his eyes and ears on this level of hell, Avernus. So, whatever I see, he sees.
You can see me then, right now.
I see you.
Or you can tell him about me.
Maybe I already have. He gives you a little wink. And, well, why don't you all go about your way? Remember, the Emporium will be here when you need it.
Well, tell Asmodeus I send my regards then.
That I will. Hope to see you soon.
I'll head over to that skull thing.
On our way out of town, this is out of the.
Yep. What?
On our way out, can I swing by? I'm asking the group. Hey, you guys mind if I swing by the apothecary real quick, just see if odds and ends.
Yeah, I wanted to stop by the smithy anyway.
I was able to get out with this, and I show him my soul coin that I still managed to have somehow, which is probably going to come back and bite me in the fucking ass.
The DC save on that was 19. Just so
He
you know.
barely got it with the crit, regardless.
Yeah, no shit.
Just so you know. Okay. You guys leave the Infernal Rapture. And Danny, when he pointed it, is he pointed like through the tents, and you like miles and miles away, like on basically like you see this giant, like from here it's tiny, but it's a giant like kind of dragon skull that's decorated with these big obsidian spikes that's in like a side of a mountain.
Oh shit! So it's
I-
far away.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
I did want to stop by the apothecary.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rapture is like the tent, not the Emporium is the whole town.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you guys are making your way over to Ichor's Away, but as that's happening, you come up, you see a bitter kind of old hobgoblin who's running around, and he's like throwing these larvae into a little cage, and you hear him shuts it.
How about the larva
Greetings.
farm?
Greetings. How can I help you? Do you need a larva?
I was just wondering. Tell me, what do you do with these larvae? What use are they to me?
You eat them. Some of us do, at least, as he sees your reaction. Or you could raise them. What else do you do with larvae?
I don't know. I think I walked into the wrong shop. Do they give you any benefits when you eat them? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel healthier? What?
I've eaten one every day of my life. And, look at me.
How does he look?
Not healthy.
Like he eats larvae.
Let's go.
You would know that, like, him being a hobgoblin, he doesn't have any like demon descent. It's like different to see him down here as opposed to the demons and stuff, like the imps and stuff you were just talking with
Yeah.
a bit ago.
Okay, I think. Oh, you know what? I lost my friends. I thought they were chilling in behind me. I'm gonna go and find them.
Wait. Do you need coins? I can offer. He pulls out a stack, 9 soul coins. I can get you these. Say, are you interested?
Maybe. The price is
Okay.
right. What are you willing?
And
What's
he
your
looks
offer?
around. Have you met Mahadi?
I don't know. At this point, no.
You know that's the name of the, like,
It sounds familiar.
the guy at the
Yes.
Infernal Rapture, the charismatic
Yes.
guy that you just sold.
That is the one.
To.
Okay. Yes, I have.
Okay. I went out on a payment a few years, millennia ago, and I've been here ever since. So if you could just get his head, I'll give you 9 soul coins. What do you think? He just takes a larva out of the cage and goes.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Why do you want his head?
Let's just say I didn't pay for one of his services one time, and I've been stuck here.
Stop? Let me ask you.
Yes.
What was the service? Did you make an agreement? Did you
I
sign
went
something?
to the
Or
spa without a coin.
oh, this sounds familiar. What did he? What did he ask? What do you owe him? Why?
He put me under some sort of spell, and anytime I try to, resist leaving the Emporium, it gives me a very strong headache.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't think I'll be able to do anything by myself.
Oh,
I'll have
come
to
on,
find
come
my
on. Larva?
friends.
Would you want a larva? And he gets up, pulls two out of a cage, and they're kind of just. slurp. Would you?
I have some friends too. I would need some assistance for a lot of them. If you could help me out, maybe I can help you out.
You can kill Mahadi.
I won't say no. I will or I will die trying. But I seem to be in hell, so I don't know what that means.
Well. Okay, you bring me his head, I'll bring you 9 coins.
Okay, but I need to be
Please.
stronger. My friends were weak down here. Give me some larva. Give me some enticement.
Oh. Larva's a one soul coin each. Do you want one?
It
They're very
seems
tasty.
like if I had a few larvae for me and my friends, we would have a better chance of killing him.
Make a persuasion check.
I kind of want a larva.
Persuasion, that is a 14. Not great.
I can't part with these that easily. They're kind of my only friends.
How much are larvae? What do you sell them
coin.
for?
1 coin.
1 for 1, huh? Well,
Yeah.
I've only got 1 coin on me, and I'm wary to use it, so I might be back, but I'm going to find my friends, and I'll remember you. What was your name?
Zeneth.
All right. I'll remember you, and I might be back.
Wait, did you buy a larva?
No, I'm holding on to my 1 coin.
Please buy this. This is my fattest one for you. Please.
I'll tell you what. I can't promise you payment, but I can promise you exposure. I have a lot of people that follow me.
Make
And
a
if you
perception check.
18.
Exposure. Okay.
You tell me,
Can
and
you tell
I'll
them to come here.
if it works for me, I will recommend you to my friends. Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Come back soon, please.
Does he give me a larva in that exchange or no?
He doesn't give you the full fat one. He gives you another one, and then you just start carrying this. I think it's just like slurping and looking for things to.
He doesn't fit in his pocket. I have to hold him like a little lapdog or
Yeah.
something. Oh, great.
You need a purse.
Perfect. No, I like it. I'll roll with it. All right. So after that, I exit the shop and I look. Do I see the rest of them? Do they
Yeah, you
have
see
they
them
made their
walking
way
towards
out? Yeah.
Icor's
Alright,
Way, which is like a little pop-up apothecary.
Okay. I want to regroup with them.
All right, you guys
And-
regroup and head in to this little tent with you see potions and things. You see a hooded figure, and he turns around. He sees a human. He's wearing kind of a cloak, and he has no ears.
How
Can
are
you
you
hear
us?
doing?
Greetings.
You gotta yell. He can't hear you. He ain't got no ears.
So I can read lips. If I'm looking at you, I can hear you just fine. Hand gestures help though. Anyway, how can I help you?
I think Richard's trying.
I'm just trolling the fuck out of it.
I know.
I'll stop. Well, I got this coin here. Got off of a 8-chinned being.
Yes.
What do you do me for?
Well,
What do you have to sell? Let me rephrase that.
I have these flasks, and at this point, he undoes his cloak, and his arms are purple tentacles, and he reaches over and he grabs these like 10 feet away, and goes, "Here." There's like this dark, like viscous liquid in it that's kind of like bubbles a little bit. Demon ichor?
What do?
Oh,
Like a
what's it do?
topical?
Oh, it could be. You could put it on your weapons. You could do a couple different things.
I don't really use weapons a whole lot. My line of work, more of a. Apparently, I'm a man of the cloth.
You could pour it on things. At this point, like his tentacles are grabbing one, and he's like,
What else you got?
"That's it. Just a lot
Right.
of it." And you look, and you look back, like all the shelves are just like failed experiments, and just like one of them's poured, like one of the ichor things is poured over, and it's kind of like burning the top of one of his little cabinets he has set up.
I'll look back at Iggy there, so I'll turn to Indy. What do you think, Indy? Is it worth it?
It's your soul
Sure.
coin, preacher.
Not your soul either.
Oh, I also take gold pieces as well. I'm not. He's like, totally I'm not a devil.
I don't have any gold, but I got this stuff that seems to be pretty valuable, and I'll pull out like 2 or 3 platinum.
Interesting. I can give you a little vial of one-time use.
How many uses is the other one? Flask there.
They're all one-time use. Mechanically speaking.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's retarded?
You can make an insight check, yeah.
You can't use that word, man. It's not our week.
Oh,
N week, you
not
gotta
yet.
use N words.
Would I say insight? Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah, all right, I'll take one. How many of these platinum coins you want?
I'll take all 5 is nice. And he just like his tent goes over.
That was unpleasant, but I appreciate it.
And his
No
other
way.
tentacles like reaches over. Or hell music.
Can I do some kind of check to see if I know what the hell this shit does? And how I purchased it?
Make a intelligence check all out. Oh, what is it? Investigation. That's wisdom. Make a.
Handling?
Arcana or or religion.
Arcana or religion? I get it.
Yeah, I'll let you choose.
Around 10.
10. Just as you're grabbing the vial and you see this, like the liquid itself looks dangerous. Then you look at him as his, like, it's not that his ears are hurt in any way. Like, they're off of his head pretty cleanly, and his tentacles. And he doesn't seem to. He seems a little kind of like a mad scientist vibe. You might know, like, putting together that maybe this demon ichor has affected him in a way. It might be the reason he's a little deformed.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I have anything? Don't really. I'm gonna try to. I've got 30 feet of hempen rope. Can I try to wrap up? Is it a glass flask?
Yeah.
I want to try to like tie around it just so to give it like an extra layer of protection so it doesn't burst open.
All right. Yep, you do that. You're able to give it a little padding and put it away.
I do not want this thing to.
Okay.
I was planning on heading to the armory next.
All right.
If people are done here, nobody else wants to buy the green ichor or the goop in the vials.
Yep. So you guys are walking, all of you heading your way to the Fire Snake Forge. You see 3 salamanders kind of crawling all over this little mini forge and throwing things in little like suits of animated armor, walking around like carrying things for them, sort of grabbing things and just throwing things into like this huge forge. And
Look for whoever
you guys
is.
also pass the sign for the barber again as well.
Okay. Forget the barber does haircuts and what? Oh, medical.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Depends on what I walk away with still here. Woo! Medical.
That's a fire truck.
Wow.
Danny, the sirens are coming to your mic.
All right. So you get up, you see 3 salamanders. Greetings.
The guy at the front said that this is where we would go if we needed some outfitting.
Yes. What are you looking for?
I need a shield.
Ah. What kind?
Big and broad and made of iron. Anything
Broad and made of iron.
special that you can throw on top, or I'm open to a deal.
I can make it out of infernal iron. 15 gold pieces.
What would that do for it?
Basically these guys, as you're looking around, they're kind of just in their forge there. They're able to make most things that you can just find on the equipment page. They'll just kind of like churn it out right there.
Okay. How about what would one of these give me, and I'll put a soul coin on the counter.
Interesting. Maybe we could find something. What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I just figured maybe you had something special hanging out on the shelves.
As you're looking around, you just see like these like swords and glaives and hammers and maces. Like basically, you can
Yeah, they have
order
every
for anything here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll still take a regular, just a Hellfire shield
Yeah.
or the Iron Shield.
15 gold sis.
I can do that. 50 gold. And I'll
I
take
said
some.
15. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said 50. Well,
yeah.
I can definitely do 15. So I'll take out.
I was gonna let it slide off. No, that's what I said.
Yeah, I'll take the 15 gold out and just put it on the counter, stack it up.
And he gives a little nod. He goes, "Rush, shield." And then you see another salamander kind of go to the top of this little thing and just change out a slate and just and then at the bottom you just and this smoldering thing. The salamander crawls over and like it's got like 6 legs, so like it's standing on the back 2 legs and picks up the shield with one, like that's front 2. Slithers over and here's your shield.
Damn, you guys are good. I'll like it. It's made so fast. It wasn't cooled or anything. I'll just like try and break it over my knee.
Just
just to test the quality.
It's pretty durable shield.
I'm happy with that. So that's all I really wanted here.
All right.
You guys don't happen to make any really weird, magically imbued shit?
We don't make magic. I am not magical.
Look magic to me, but good day.
I will go and at least see what the barber has. That's my
Okay.
next stop.
All right. Heading over to the barber, you see just one chair under a tent and different supplies and scissors and stuff. Oh, it's a cheerful, like, older woman. And, oh, would you like a haircut or anything done?
Well, the gatekeeper said that you sell healing supplies. I have a soul coin here, and I'd be looking to bundle a few things together.
She, as you offered like the soul coin, she like looks at it, starts to look a little like disappointed in you almost. And then, no, thank you. Hey,
Okay.
don't.
Well, I have regular gold. I'll like heft my coin purse a little bit.
Okay. Couple gold. That's it.
So, just a healing potion would be great. One potion is all I want.
I can heal you up if you need to. I got some kits I can patch you up.
Oh, we all spent some time in the spa. I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I can't help you then. I can trim you up. Give you a nice shape.
Just make me look mean.
I can do that.
You don't say any magic things.
No magic here. No. Would you like
Okay.
a haircut as well?
I don't have hair. Miss.
I can treat your horns, polish them up.
Shit, really? What do
Yeah,
you
of
use?
course. I've got all the nice stuff.
See.
Pulls out a little thing. And I can treat your scale as well.
It's got like a jar
You know
of
what?
larva slime.
I've been meaning to brighten up my tattoo I have.
Perfect.
Shit.
And she goes, well, one at a time. And Drekar, you sit down in the chair and she gives you, like, basically how would you like to customize? Because you can do anything.
Yeah.
How would you like to do
Character
this?
creation screen again?
Yeah,
yeah.
creation screen comes up. Mobile. Fade. Bullet. What do you want?
Just some like kind of medium length hair all around. I had it all like braided up before. Just kind of break it out and smooth it up, and let it hang for a while.
Nice. And he goes, that is good. And as she's doing that, she tells you a story about, the last person I gave a haircut to this way was not too much taller than you. And just kind of goes on this long tirade, like the whole time she's cutting your hair and doing up. She's not taking really one breath to breathe. It's just all
just a
words,
monologue.
this weird story of stuff. Yeah, this monologue of hair cutting.
I don't have to do anything. Perfect.
No. All right. And as you get up from the chair and you walk away, you completely forget why you had even ever sat down.
All right.
Like you look at Indy and you're like, why?
Why'd we walk in here?
Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Okay. Well, as you sit down, I have interest in you. Her voice kind of changes from an old woman as she's getting out her kit. she is like giving you a little scale treatment to your things. That is feeling nice. And she leans in. I work for Bahamut. And
Okay.
as she says it, she like leans back from the whisper, and part of her face turns copper dragon for a second, and then fades back.
Kind of stare at her, waiting for her to say something.
Her voice changes a little bit, but she feels like going to you, and I'm looking for Tiamat's followers.
Can I get a read on this person? Like, does she look strong? Like, does she give off that like intimidating
Yeah.
sense?
You can make an insight check to see how strong, but you can see like that old woman facade is 23. You have heard stories of dragons being able to take on the forms of humans.
Okay. All right. I kind of look around, and in Draconic, I'll say, "What's your name?"
My name is... As she comes back into her woman thing. Valaristal. 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 Valaristal.
Why did you tell me this information?
Why are you down here?
I don't know.
You did not come voluntarily, did you?
No. One moment I was walking through this barn, we met a new person, and then I woke up here. Woke up in chains. Up.
Strange.
Yeah.
Your cord, it's unlike something I've ever seen before.
I
You
don't
in
know.
danger?
Am I?
Are you?
Probably. I'm in hell. How did you get down here? You
Bahamut sent me.
sent you to hell?
To be a spy, essentially. Look over things. I can leave in my own free will. But here in the Emporium, nobody...
We got the rules,
She
right?
goes back into her voice. Pays much attention to an old woman.
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
Well, I found something that you might take of interest. I don't know. It's ceremonial. I have no idea what the fuck. And I'll show her the dagger.
Interesting. Holds it up. And then kind of places pieces together, and it's like they kind of and form a full dagger again. Where did you find this?
It was beneath the city, right? I'm trying to remember where I got it.
Yeah, it was in
It was in those like sewers.
it was in their like family treasury sort of thing, treasure place.
Found it in a treasure place in town where I was, I guess, still am. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. But a lot of treasure chests. I found some money, and I found this.
This is a dagger of Tiamat followers.
What I heard. Hardy told me.
Interesting, he would tell you that.
He wouldn't.
It's just interesting. Well,
So what now? What's Bahamut's plan then?
his plan is to reform the Talon of Justice.
Pound of justice. That.
What did you say you found this dagger again? It was in a city? Which
Yeah, it
city?
was beneath the city, beneath the church. Looking for a friend. Him, actually, and I at a EU. He was captured by a couple devils. We went down, beat up the devils. Searched
And-
around, ended up in a place where I found this. Literally no idea. That's all I've got.
Well, why don't you hold on to this? I don't want anything to do with it. But know that I'm watching. Maybe
Knock.
like you guys could be of use to me.
Great. What's in it for me? And for us?
I can give you everything that a bronze dragon could ask for.
Can I show you what I want?
Sure.
And I whip out my book and I show him the list. Looking for these people. I know of 3 of them. I know where one was, and that city crumbling down into hell right now.
Interesting.
What a
Which one
bronze
are you looking
dragonborn.
for right now?
Anyone. I'm starting from scratch after I lost races of you.
Well, like I can't do too much magic around in these places, but I'll locate one for you.
Okay, how many do I have? 1, 2. I'm gonna roll a d10.
All right.
Third one. Gremlin.
Gremlin. She looks over the name, and her eyes kind of go white. She pops back in. For a moment, you see her slitted dragon eyes, and then she shakes them back into her human eyes. Yes, he's working in a quarry. It's not much to him. Frail, looks like a slave almost.
He's a slave.
Looks to be
Race, visuals, description.
elf. Long ratty hair, white down to his middle back. Using a pick, bringing out these stones. Can't quite tell where he is, but he's a slave of some sort.
Can you see the stones? Did you see the stones?
Yes.
They look like these, and I show him my collection.
Yes, those are very similar.
All right. I'll roll. Well, I guess you'll tell me, but I kind of want to pinpoint where he could be. Maybe like options, right? So like, obviously he's working in some sort of mine.
Yep. Let me look. I got to look up the spell that she's using.
Okay. So if there's like several mines, I'd like to at least. Okay. Well, blah 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 blah.
She's just scrying on him, so
Okay.
she can kind of just see the spot. Looks like some sort of chain gang. He's not the only slave. Could be. Smells like a mine or some sort. Musty. Limestone. Anyways, if you can do something for me, if you can investigate, maybe get in on the inside of, see what's going on at the monument of Tiamat over in the distance.
We're here.
Yes, why are you down here?
I mean, I'm gonna have to ask my friends here. They're probably gonna go back up.
Well, once you walk away, you will forget this conversation. Never happened. But I'll choose to leave you with the information of your slave friend. If you are weary about Tiamat,
No friend. We're gonna kill him.
well, whatever you do with that information is up to you. As us, followers of Bahamut, we are those of
I
justice.
was
so-
a follower of Bahamut.
She was kind of like talking about herself.
Oh, us. Okay. The
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
Yep. If you do not want to go investigate Tiamat, you will forget that I even asked you.
Fine.
What do you say?
Do it.
Okay. You know where to find me, and then as you
Any
get
tools
up-
you can leave me with? Where to start, or just go to the school?
just investigate the school. See if you can find out any more. I have a feeling this Fang, this dagger that you have, will let you get in.
Okay.
Anyways, on your way. She gets up, and as you take 2 steps away, you kind of forget everything you have, and you turn around and you say, "Oh yes. Anyone else want a haircut?" And then you just have the information of what was his name, Gremlin, and the urge to go to the monument of Tiamat.
I don't need anything per se. I just want to know what's up with the guy with no ears and tentacles.
He's testing that creepy liquid on himself when he gets bored. His ears flew away.
His ears flew away.
Yep. And you guys get ushered out a
good
little
to
bit.
know.
And
Got an errand to run if you guys want to follow. Something I want to check out.
Down in hell?
Yeah, it's just right down that way. You see that skull planted into the side of the mountain?
He points up very far away in the one of the more opposite directions as to your cords are pointing.
So, Indy, we gotta get out of here.
I'll give you gold, Drekar.
Let's go.
I'll pay in advance and I'll give him 100 gold.
Well, fuck it.
As in reference, you guys are maybe like, let's say 2 miles away from the chains pulling Rodarth in, and a good 10 from the monument.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Move
so
faster.
I gave you 100 gold, Drekar.
I have it.
Okay.
Whether we go or not, that's mine. I agree.
I mean,
We
I
can split again.
personally think this is a waste of that way, but
You want money too, preacher?
I'm good on money.
You want a hug? One with a bag.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in.
I give him a hug.
All right, can we make this quick?
And
I'm
this
not happy
time,
down
I
here.
want to mention that I am curious about the contract that Drakar and I signed, and I want to tell him about what the larva farmer told me that he was asking about killing. I didn't write his name down.
Bahati?
And yes,
Bahati.
that is the name. Yeah. What do you guys think about executing him or trying to
Well,
talk to him again?
I wouldn't talk about such things here. Why don't we walk far away, like towards the skull? We could talk about it then.
I wanna,
All right, as you guys
You
are
know
having
what?
this conversation,
Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
We're in hell, and you said that our movement is like enhanced, like we can move faster.
didn't say
than
that.
We
I
move
said it was different.
quicker. Okay, it's different. I want to try to fly.
Do you have fly?
No, I'm just gonna
You
do
don't
this.
fly.
Just put your hands up.
Yeah.
I've been this whole time just like 3 or 4 feet above them.
Oh yeah, you still. Yeah, you
I don't know
probably-
how much
your
time I
fly is
have
just
left on
now.
that, how long we've been here, but
Yeah,
Well, we
Seems like
rested.
it's
We
been a
like full
long
rested.
time.
I don't know if
yeah,
that.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the long rest.
I'm gonna assume I have no fly left. That
You
just
have no
make it
fly,
easy.
definitely.
Yeah.
Probably have it back
Can
though.
I fly?
Yeah, you definitely have it
When I
back.
do this, do I fly?
Okay.
You don't.
Damn.
Okay. You guys are following Mother Stag into a cottage, and just come. You'll meet my sisters in here. Forgot her accent. And as you open, you see. She goes, "This is Mother Skunk
Because you're gonna get collared.
and Mother Mole." And you see one.
Hi
This
there.
dryad.
Hi, nice to
Beautiful
meet you.
hair with a white tied back like hair, and they're all. The other one kind of has little fur, but just a nose of a mole.
Hi,
But they're all
Barry.
dryads.
Very nice to meet you. Miss Mole, Mother Mole.
Barry.
Hi.
Hi. Are you here to take care of the evil
What?
of this forest?
Huh?
Are you here to help us to banish this evil from the forest?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. My friend here, Michael, he's got plans. I just looked to Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, we're here to do it.
Okay. If you take this, and then and Mother Skunk pulls out a chart. Here's the map of the woods. You go up this way, and she points. You cross a bridge, and next to a clock tower, or sorry, a fallen clock tower, and then across that, he'll be there. If you can just put this, and then Mother Mole brings out. It's like like a harness kind of. We need to capture him and get rid of him. If we can get him out of the forest, he won't corrupt us.
What about if we kill him? Is that a possibility?
You could. I would really appreciate it. I don't really like to kill beasts, and it's just a beast that is, born in darkness.
Yeah, that's no good. I've seen that before.
So, what do you say?
I mean,
Mother Mole offers the harness. Can you do it for us? Save the forest.
Can Michael, your friends, they got the necklaces. You think Mother Mole and Mother Skunk? Hi, how you doing? Could they help with that? The necklaces, or your friends, Melosa? Hey, and we were just going to the next town, Mother Mole.
We can guide you to the next town.
Uh-huh.
yeah, we'll help you out.
Do they look anything like the statue?
Who?
Mother Mole.
They don't look like the statue, no. They're more like a dryad, like, as opposed to your statue is definitely more fairy-like. So, dryads are they kind of have leaves over their bodies, and like
Okay.
instead of like a fairy like trickster-like, they look more like if they close their eyes, they could kind of blend into, trees and stuff. Except one would have antlers and skunk, and then they were stupid. No.
I want to lean over my shoulder and talk to one of the people I think are there. And that seemed like a good idea, and I want to do an insight check to see if they are lying to us.
Your voices.
One of my voices in
go
my
for
head,
it.
yeah. 18. Does it seem like a square deal?
They seem to be telling the truth on the deal. Yeah. seem to be lying. Or not lying, but seem to not be lying. And
So these are cool? Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. So we go across this bridge, there's a clock tower. We find a dark horse.
yes,
And we put this contraption you made on it. Or we kill it.
I would prefer it if
Yeah, we'll
you just
put
capture
the
it.
saddle on it.
And if we saddle the dead horse, is that fine?
Don't bother saddling the dead horse.
Well, we'll make that call when we make that.
Okay. And then Mother Stag turns around and there's these circlets made out of leaves and tree branches that are kind of interwoven. And she goes, these little crowns of the forest will keep the sunbeams away from you
I already got a hat, thank you.
Oh, okay,
and guide you through.
okay.
You can go, it will fit over your hat.
Oh, okay. I don't take this one off.
That's fine. And places it on all of you going, this will keep you safe through the forest.
So you guys like sisters?
Sisters of the forest.
Okay. Walk out the
And-
door.
All right. We're at a decent stopping point, or we can keep going. I don't have anything to do.
I
User in
still
your
gotta get up
channel
early
timed
tomorrow.
out.
Somebody timed out.
I think it's good
All
to
right,
stop.
we'll take that as a sign. So, as you guys are making your way towards
User entered your channel.
evil lair, you see the trees part to reveal the ruins of a small ancient city. And all that remains are, and as you guys are walking through, the sunbeams do seem to guide you, so they were telling the truth and guiding through the forest without trouble now.
Excuse me.
And all that remains are worn flagstones covered in moss and licking toppled blocks of weathered stone, and a former tower had fallen and now lying stretched across a 50-wide-foot chasm. And the chasm fully circles an isolated
User in
plateau
your channel timed out.
of rocks. At its center, more ruins rise atop at the plateau, including sections of walls held together by the roots of stunted trees. And on the near side of the chasm, the base of the fallen tower can be seen, reduced to broken sections on the ground floor.
Dope
And
stuff.
we will stop there.
Uh-oh. The stream went crazy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright,
stream. As the faces are weird, we're gonna cut it here. Bye. There's my hand. Bye.